November 2022, The Hindu Gist highlights. Second highlight है Mathura Vrindavan aims to become a carbon neutral tourist destination by 2041. First highlight है all employees can opt for EPFO pension scheme, Supreme Court. The court uses its extraordinary power under Article 142 to allow eligible members who had not opted for enhanced pension coverage prior to the 2014 amendments to do so in 4 months. ठीक है, तो आर्टिकल 142 पढ़ना बहुत ज़रूरी है लक्ष्मीकांत की बुक से. Third highlight, Supreme Court on Friday upheld the Employees Pension Amendment Scheme 2014 of the Employees Provident Fund Organization as legal and valid while reading down certain provisions. The court struck down a requirement in 2014 amendments that employees who go beyond the salary threshold or trading with caution. Labour Ministry employees for detailed study. The Union Labour Ministry, the Employees Provident Fund Organization, and the Organization of the Employees and Employers are studying the Supreme Court order. Sources in the Labour Ministry said it would come up with detailed guidelines for the staff and employers on implementing the verdict. The court struck down a requirement in 2014 amendments that employees who go beyond the salary threshold of rupees 15,000 per month as an additional contribution made under the amendment scheme is held to be ultra vires to the provisions of the Employees Provident Fund and Miscellaneous Provisions Act 1952. Sixth page पे first highlight in 2020. The Election Commission of India approached the government to permit the NRIs to vote via postal ballots, similar to the system already used by the service voters, that is electronically transmitted postal ballot system ETPBS, which allows registering their mandate on a downloaded ETPB and sending it to the returning office of the constituency. Currently, the Election Commission of India allows enrolled overseas citizens to vote in person at the polling station in the constituency where the person is registered as an overseas elector. The necessity to vote in person and the costs have for overseas citizens acted as a disincentive for their wanting to exercise their mandate. This was evident in the numbers of such voters in the 2019 Lok Sabha election. 25,600 से among the minuscule 99,844 registered electors who voted. In 2014, a committee constituted by the Election Commission of India to probe methods to enable overseas voters' mandates concluded that proxy voting was the most viable, though some political parties objected to the idea. Third highlight है the real issue at COP27 is energy equity. तो ये आर्टिकल जो है आप खुद ही पढ़ लें, इसमें कुछ नया नहीं है. कल से 6-7 नवंबर से जो है COP27 शुरू हो रही है, तो उसके बाद एवरीडे कोई ना कोई न्यू अपडेट आती रहेगी. पेज नंबर 10 फर्स्ट हाईलाइट है एज मैनी एज 83.35 लाख न्यू स्टूडेंट्स सॉट एडमिशन इन द गवर्नमेंट स्कूल्स इन 2021-22 अकॉर्डिंग टू द मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ एजुकेशन यूनिफाइड डिस्ट्रिक्ट इंफॉर्मेशन सिस्टम फॉर एजुकेशन प्लस UDISE प्लस 2021-22 रिपोर्ट. द नंबर ऑफ न्यू ज्वाइनीज एट द गवर्नमेंट स्कूल्स वाज more than double the previous year when 39.72 lakh sought admission in the government schools. This resulted in a total increase in enrollments of 9.4% over the 2-year period since 2019-40 in private schools. However, these numbers are dropped from 9.51 crore to 8.82 crore in 2021-22. The drop of 68.85 lakh students last academic session was more than double that of 30.52 lakh who exited these schools the previous year. Since 2019-20, there has been total decline of 10.1% in enrollments in private schools. नेशनल सेकंड हाईलाइट है नेशनल ट्राइबल डांस फेस्टिवल. कहाँ हुआ ये? छत्तीसगढ़ में हुआ. ठीक है, इसका नेशनल ट्राइबल डांस फेस्टिवल का आइडिया क्या है कि जो वर्ल्ड में जितनी ट्राइब्स हैं वहाँ पे जो उनकी ट्रेडिशनल डांसेस होती हैं, ठीक है, उसको वो एक्सप्रेस किया जाए. तो ये जो चीज़ है मुझे काफ़ी अच्छी लगी. ठीक है कि ट्राइबल डांस को एट द वर्ल्ड लेवल जो प्रमोट किया जा रहा है, नेशनल ट्राइबल डांस फेस्टिवल. इसको आप जो है प्रीलिम्स में तो शायद इतना इम्पोर्टेंट नहीं, लेकिन मेंस में बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है मेरे हिसाब से. कहीं ना कहीं आप डाल सकते हो. Page number 11. China's homegrown Beidou satellite system eyes global footprint in Beijing. Schools urges. Third highlight पढ़ते हैं. White paper released by the Chinese government said Beijing is strengthening regional cooperation with organizations such as the ASEAN, the African Union, the League of Arab States, and the Community of the Latin American and Caribbean States. Saudi Arabia is using Beidou in surveying and mapping positioning people and vehicles in the desert. Tajikistan is using Beidou system to monitor dams and lakes with precision. Lebanon is using Beidou system at Beirut port for marine survey and construction. In Burkina Faso, it is being used for survey and construction of hospitals. तो ये जितनी भी साइट्स लिखी हैं इनको ज्योग्राफी में देख लो कि साइट्स कहाँ कहाँ पे हैं. ठीक है, बहुत ज़्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट है ज्योग्राफी मैप के अकॉर्डिंग. अब आती सेकंड हाईलाइट. बीजिंग में क्या हुआ? स्कोल्स कौन है? जर्मनी के चांसलर हैं. अर्जिज जी चाइना के प्रेसिडेंट को टू एक्सर्ट इन्फ्लुएंस ऑन रशिया. द इंटरनेशनल कम्युनिटी शुड क्रिएट कंडीशंस फॉर टास्क एंड जॉइंटली अपोज द यूज ऑफ द थ्रेट ऑफ द यूज ऑफ न्यूक्लियर वेपन्स, ही सेड. 12th पेज पे लास्ट हाईलाइट है कि गवर्नमेंट बैक्ड सेल्फ रिलायंट इंडिया फंड SIRIF said it has committed more than 5,000 crore to help small businesses with growth capital in its first year of operations. The fund, started as part of government's Atmanirbhar Bharat program, has provided approvals to 38 daughter funds with a commitment amount of more than rupees 5,000 crore, according to an official statement. Thank you.